If food feels less loud when you stop eating carbs or sugar, there's a really good neuroscience explanation for this. So if you've been with me, today is day 5, food noise gets quieter today. If you haven't, go back to day 1 and start over with this. So high dopamine makes food much more emotional. The more we eat high carbs, such as processed foods or foods high in sugar, the more we interpret the rise and fall of dopamine and cortisol, which helps manage the dopamine, as negative emotions. It's not uncommon that people, when they're in high dopamine states, to report that they feel happy, or high cortisol states to report that they feel really stressed or very anxious, and vice versa. Makes sense, right? However, the brain, because it's wired for story, because it's wired for survival, is going to interpret that as bad or good. And what happens then is that when our cortisol is high, it drives us to seek out high sugar or carb content foods to comfort the negative experience that we were having, kind of throwing us back into that dopamine cortisol loop. So balanced dopamine makes food neutral. So what I want you to do today is I want you to eat one meal without any distractions. No phone, no TV, no doom scrolling or Amazon. Make sure the meal that you have includes adequate sources of protein, fats, and carbohydrates, and includes vegetables or fruit to give a balance of nutritional content. And the reason for this is that when we don't eat balance, the body will cue us with hunger cues. So if you're not drinking enough water, as an example, the body will still make you hungry, even though your calorie content might be totally fine, simply because it needs liquid, it needs more water. And for most of us, when we're hungry, we're gonna grab crackers, which has virtually no water content, meaning we're not satisfied by that. So I wanna make sure that we're getting our nutritional needs met. And that's simply so the body isn't cueing us for hunger every single time that it has a nutritional deficit. So what I'd like for you to do is to comment quiet if food felt different today. And if it didn't, put a comment in the notes and follow for day 6.